And bugger it, I'll go live now. We're a couple of minutes early, but I don't care. We'll go live now. Hello everyone, how are we doing? I believe we're working all acceptably. I'm going to turn the stream down ever so slightly. Yes, well, before I say anything, Brenton, happy birthday. I hope you're doing alright. Hope it's been a good birthday for you. And yes, I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit sore and tired because I did a bunch of driveway weed pulling out of today, and it's made my back a bit sore. But apart from that, I'm good. I've got myself a raspberry gin here and a cream with some cream soda, and we are going to start the new DLC for 2 Point Museum, and they have added a modern art museum to the game where we're going to be able to create our own artistic displays and more. So let's get started. Hello Navi, no worries. Even if I'm background noise, I hope it's all alright. So I did load into this during the demo, just to show it off for a video I was doing. So, this is the area where we are building next to a port, where we are part of the regeneration of this area. So we're going to be opening a modern art museum. As you can see, we've got a few things to do already. We need to hire an art expert, hire an assistant, restore an exhibit. And we've already got, Cubism comic. We've got some extra panels to put in here. Yeah, this is already looking pretty fun. Well, I like these Okay, I like these girders. We'll keep those. Standing spotlight. Oh, well, this is I like the lighting. The standing spotlight's quite cool. Get rid of those. Double ticket booths. We'll keep them for the moment. Need to put something in here, really. Get rid of these fakeries. There we go. This is calling out to be our staff area, I think. So we will. We'll make this our little staff zone. Always takes a little bit of time at the beginning just to set up a museum. Okay. We don't have that much money, I've just noticed. We are going to have to be careful. Let's actually... Eleanor brushstroke or clay sponge cake? Who shall we go for? I'm quite tempted by clay sponge cake, personally. He has knowledge of 2D art. Okay. Artlogies adds snotty work event during art studio project setup. Okay. We are going to need classic assistant. Obviously, we're going to need a janitor, and we're going to need security as well. We've got a placeable impressionist statue, which, let's just put it here. That's arty. We are also going to want to put a little bit of info stands nearby. So quite fond of the digital ones, to be honest, because they change. Digital short. That's a shame, can't fit one in there. We're also going to want donation stands, because we got to get that sweet money in. That'll do for the time being.
Does not belong on the floor, and yet here we are.
And yet here we are. Right, let's put in the staff room. There. I think this is Nigel Bicklesworth coming on.
Sir Nigel Bicklesworth on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to the only station that matters, 2 Point Radio. I'm Sir Nigel Bicklesworth, the reason we're all here. What will I say next? It's all terribly exciting, but you'll have to wait, because it's time for some music. I'll be back.
Oh, God. Okay, that's our, for now, little staff area. That'll keep us going for some time, I think. I'm going to have the entrance door here. In my experience, there's only so long you can run a gallery without any art. Yes, you can tell them it's intentional. They may even find it profound, but without anything to see, they'll go home. And we can't be having that, can we? We need ideas. We need paint. We need room to think and breathe and create things. Provide your artist with an art studio and commission your first piece of art. The very best collection starts with a single painting. So this is the new mechanic that's been added with this particular DLC. You create your own artistic works in the art studio and display them, and you can commission, and there's a huge range of different things. Every art exhibit invokes at least one emotion in the guest. All art experts are different. Their traits and mood can have profound impact on the art they create. So whatever they create is going to depend on themselves as personalities. Look at that. Oh yes, and it's a good way for the rich to get tax write-offs. Okay, so let's put in our art studio. Honestly, I quite want some symmetry going on here, so I'm going to put the art studio down here. I'm going to make it reasonably large. Just because I know how this usually goes. There's like a dozen different objects to put in.
Yes, a reminder that your visit is a blank canvas. Paint it how you like. All right?
Paint it how you like. Oh, what is this? Unveiling station. Oh look, we've even got a bunch of Paint can bin. Oh, it's a bin. Oh, we've got a bunch of other free stuff we can unlock. But for now, let's just do that. So I assume we click here, create artwork. Oh. Oh, so we don't send people off to do exhibitions. This is essentially how we do exhibitions. So snotty work exhibit trait. Color smeary money. Oh. So we could lose some money there. Gives bonus to children, but loses bonus with art enthusiasts. Occasionally drops snot. 2D art will unlock this event. Ingenious work. Okay. Explore emotion. Joy! Invokes feelings of joy. Okay. Oh, okay, so we can be a shallow approach, a neutral approach, or a deep approach. Let's do a deep approach.
Ask questions infrequently for a sense of balance.
I wonder what new stuff we've got then. Art cube. Art cylinder. Or brutalist art girders. Standing crayon. What? Let's unlock this. Oh, I like that. The standing crayons. I have an idea. Okay, red. Orange. Yellow. Green.
The museum is a controlled environment. Don't look at me.
Can't have indigo, so we'll go straight to violet. See how easy it is, Frontier, when you do things like dividing your decorations by particular themes. It makes it so much easier to do this stuff.
Now a little better. Not much, but still.
Let's see what he comes up with. Hello, Chad. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Like I said, I'm a little bit sore from gardening, but I'm good. I would love to commission people for art. Yes, art is expensive. I can tell you as a furry. You know,
Artwork has been completed.
some of my more expensive pieces have been like 120, 150 quid. But the average is about 70 to 80 quid for a basic sort of thing, depending on who you get. Commissioning art is expensive. Ready to unveil. Ooh. Wisdom. I like that. Because that's really going to be the thing. Like, it's okay to do an art DLC, but you actually have to make good art in the first place. I actually quite like that. Your expert might seem okay, but their mind is a blank canvas. Artists need some time before starting a new project after producing a piece of art. Let them have a break and think of some new and daring colours. But their lull needn't be dull. Why not use this time to hire another expert? Every artist is different. Comparison may be the enemy of joy, but it's also the scandalous best friend of every art critic. That's a very interesting... I like that statement, actually. Comparison may be the enemy of joy.
You have people asking you questions about the internet. The other day I was asked by an enormous fan how I keep the content of my show so fresh after all these years. They had the cheek to ask if it was difficult to come up with material for the air. In short, no, it is not. See? I just did a whole segment about that. Inspiration can come from the most clueless, misguided places.
Hydration announcement. Your water will not drink itself.
Your water will not drink itself. I'm glad of that. Can you imagine if the water drank itself? Be a bit disturbing, wouldn't it? Ooh. Ah, we can recolor the rugs. We never used to be able to do that. Hire another art expert. How do we find out, like... He's an astrologer, likes to paint the celestial landscape. Benji Bolognese, or Claude Impasto, is an astrologer and likes to paint nautically. Immunity to seasickness expedition events. Destructive artist. Causes a mess when creating original art. Or Cyclorama Bottom.
What should I say?
I think we'll go with Benji Bolognese. Travel the county's art scene and use my contacts to get your hands on some famous art. Just tell them Zara sent you. Even though you can create original art exhibits, your art collection can benefit from expeditions. Zara Fitzpocket has donated her travel sketchbook. Follow in Zara's footsteps around the county and expand your art exhibits. Time to go and steal some colonial artworks! Oh, I think we can do better than that. Oh my! Oh, that's hideous. Let's go in our cheetah. Well, I think that's very art. That's very arty. Oh, so we have a completely new location in here. But before I do that, I want to have a look and see if there's anything new in the other areas. Just in case. Just in case it's added anything new to these, because sometimes new DLCs will expand on existing areas. Oh, this is very cool. Smugly. The barely visible vibes of the industrial age are still coughing up phlegm in Smuggly, where pollution adds to the atmosphere in every possible sense. So the artifacts here, I'm guessing, are going to be like brutalist. Stepped in oil in tree.
Close their mouths, Walter.
Let's hire another assistant. I wonder what new... I like this new type of walling they've got going on here. Let's actually have a look. What other new things have we got? Industrial archways. Ooh, those are cool. Oh, I like those. Hang on a minute. Fuck off, you boring ones. Those are cool. Oh, but you can't rotate them, so they've got to be. Oh, you can. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's have a look and see what new ones we got in here. Ah, so we've got canvas white,
Yes, for the screening of perilous spandex,
undie garment,
are reminded
green and teal. Wow, that's vibrant. Very cool. See, again, Frontier. Things divided off. Let's see what we discovered. Oh, so all the artwork, all the discoverable artwork is going to be messed up variations of real ones. This is I recognize this as quite a famous painting. There's obviously been turned into them eating. I believe that's a cheesy gubbins, which is one of the snacks in the 2-point universe. Through the trials and tribulations of daily life, the figures stand proud and a little blank, enduring, preserving, eating the cheese life throws at them. Invokes feelings of romance and disgust.
this is a museum. You should not be laughing. Seriously.
Oh, I apologize. I should not be laughing, apparently. Let's make sure this thing has a display stand. Ooh, I quite like the hanging cubes. Do we have a bigger hanging cubes? Curved hanging cubes. Wide octagonal? No. No octagonal. Oops. Oh, yeah. That'll do. It's very arty. We'll have cubes. How is your artist? Do they seem, I don't know, permanently altered in some small but meaningful way, profoundly new but somehow more intensely themselves? No? Well, that's disappointing. Emotional intelligence isn't just one of many wonderful qualities, it's an essential skill for serious artists. Some may not be able to see it. Experts qualified in emotional intelligence will be able to expand their emotional range on expeditions. We'll need to create artwork from all over the emotional spectrum to build a world-class art museum. Okay, so we trained them in new emotional intelligences. When commissioning new artwork, you can select an emotion to explore and evoke. Every artwork invokes at least one emotion in guests. Emotions have a range of different impacts on the guests. See? See? Again, Frontier. This is like... what you display impacts the guests.
New to the cheesy
Unlocked Blundergrad.
Cheesy 0 calories, 0 cheese.
Okay, so we need a training. So this area over here, given we've already got a division, we're going to turn this into our... we're going to turn this into our training area.
They're explicitly different words.
They're explicitly different words. So this is going to be our training room. Oh, we can't do any of that yet because we need to get the staff ranks up, unless we hire a new staff member. Ah, emotional intelligence required to raise emotional range on expedition.
Museum staff promoted. Aren't you capable?
Send an expert qualified in emotional intelligence to Blundergarad to understand sorrow. Ooh, look at all these fancy new wall decorations we get. Hanging spotlights.
Team departing on an expedition. I'm sure you'll need.
We need to replace that janitor we just sent. Get to the chopper. I like the cubes. The cubes are very arty, I feel. We have different... We do. We have different types of cube. Let's go for Triclaw's colours.
We're able to unlock a new expedition location. Should we try something different?
Cubular. Who is my favorite paleo artist? Oh, I'm not very good with that, to be honest. I don't know most paleo artists by sort of name or reputation. But I would say the old, again, the one who was very popular in the 80s and the 90s. But I don't remember his name. The Stinker depicts a universal figure in a moment of contemplation and relief. We're drawn to see ourselves and everyone and consider what we share, even in our most private moments. Invokes feelings of disgust and humour.
Guests found claiming they could have made a particular piece of art will be asked whether they did.
I feel like that could go in the center here. Maybe we could, maybe we can have art. Oh, we got some cool floors here. Christ! Look at that! That is some bright flooring we've got going on here. Groovy. Did that just fart? It did. We have a farting statue. Oh, it has a pull my finger thing. Oh, good grief.
Announcement. You learn something new every day. I don't, but you might.
This game, man. It has a sense of humor. Create a painting that evokes and explores sorrow in the art studio. Okay. Joy and sorrow. Let's do a deep sorrow. We should probably make sure there's some guest toilets and stuff.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. You join me now in the 2 Point Vault, which does look remarkably like our regular recording space, but no matter, they certainly are happy with that sound effect. We're here to enjoy a vintage moment from my personal collection. How to choose? My darling, albeit slack-jawed nephew Kevin ushered me through cyberspace and into the world of video games. Yes, I played the latest entry in the popular Meat Wizard franchise for Sir Nigel Reviews. I was lost, I was cold, I was scared. The controller was sticky and the subject matter obscene. While I'm unsurprised that it appeals to the desensitized youth of today, I'll tell you what I told that chap in the deli. No one needs that much ham. 1 magical gem out of a possible 5.
No one needs that much ham.
Guests should wander around until they've had enough museum.
I quite like how vibrant these new artworks are. I assume we have some new bench designs here somewhere. Maybe not. I love the... Maybe we should do like some really weird seating design.
Art project complete.
Fruit.
They're saying it's finished, but I'm not so sure.
Oh, let's see what our sorrow one looks like. Telescope Sadness, an original painting, an exploration of pigment colliding with canvas in the presence of emotion. Significantly increases guest buzz from missing in action memorial exhibits. That's creepy. Activate buzz bonuses on 80% of art exhibits. Okay, we need to make sure we've got some buzz bonuses going on. Near an info stand, yes. Near a standing spotlight decoration. No. Okay.
recommend that guests have a look around. That's the general idea.
Near any seating. Maybe we could put seating along this back row here. Okay, and for benches. Is there not a smaller version of this? Oh yeah, there it is. I think that needs a plant pot or something.
Guests are reminded that I work here because it was supposed to be easy.
Experiment and explore a variety of emotions and artistic approaches. Select a deep approach when commissioning art to increase exhibit quality and receive fabulous perks. Perks can be applied to exhibits of great or better quality for a variety of exquisite bonuses. Unlike other types of exhibit, art cannot be analyzed in the deconstructor to reward perks. A deep approach is what you get perks from. Perks can be... Is that pizza hanging on a tree? Perks can be installed on art exhibits of greater or better quality variety of bonuses. Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Congratulations to our newly promoted staff member. Now, get back to work.
Shall we commission... What does this do? Ah, Benji Bolognese has romance, Clay Sponge Cake has joy, and Burgundy has sadness and joy. Let's do a romance there with Bolognese. And we'll make it deep. I quite like how much control we have over this.
Guests are reminded to act like you're reading. No one likes an idiot.
No one likes an idiot. Are you considering playing the park building management game Mars Attracts? I've not heard of that one, Marconian. I have heard of Surviving Mars, which is one I want to try properly. I've not heard of Mars Attracts, no.
Announcement: staff member promoted. What a...
Getting a lot of promotions of the staff coming in here. Do we have a... Oh, we do have a new... Oh, that's quite a cool looking little thingy. Hang on. Goodbye.
We're
Right.
nearing the end of today's show. You know, I'd forgotten that last segment. It's strange what you find inside the 2-point vault. Oh, what fun. I can't wait to hear that blunder back next time in the 2-point vault. Oh, no, not again. I've had quite enough of that, and quite enough of this. Ta-ra!
See you later, Nigel.
Project complete in the art studio.
No, we want the staff doors. Where are the staff doors? Invalid collision. Okay. Let's see what our first romance was. That doesn't feel like romance. Cuddle obstacle. How does that invoke romance? Okay then. I'd love to cuddle with a bat. Disgust nullifies the negative effects of litter and mess. Guests feeling disgust actually gain bonus from seeing litter. Rage makes guests numb to the effects of high prices. Display art that invokes rage near a gift shop and see how much you could charge.
Maintenance
I like it.
announcement. People, like plants, need water.
Ah, yes. Let's, where should we make... Maybe we could do it over here. Let's denote this area with some different... I believe in here somewhere we should have food and drinks. Yes.
The museum is happy to welcome children. Personally, I'm not so keen.
Personally, I'm not so keen. Slushies! We'll offer slushies as well. Just for now, to give folks, we're gonna need a bin. We need a bin.
Guests are reminded not to litter the museum. You see, reminding.
Okay, let's do another exhibition and see what we dig up from Smogly. Bats are quite cool animals, being one of the few that can fly. Hello, Luna.
Museum staff promoted. Aren't you capable?
We aren't making that much money. Let's see if we've got any sponsors. Let's try out the new Bungle Bin. I love it. You put bins down and people still drop shit in the middle of them. The Bungle Bin is not very effective. But it's money.
The expedition team are returning from a long process. It's an endless journey.
Ah! Then the other part of Cubism Cosmic. He certainly seems to be despairing.
If you love Milkmaid milkshakes, then you'll lap up the new Milkmaid flavoured milk range. A crazy concoction of flavours that'll have your taste buds purring for more. Single cream. Double cream. Half cream. Clotted cream. You won't believe the variety of flavours on offer. Milkmaid flavoured milk. Now that's good milk.
Not technically milk.
Not technically milk. Okay, let's do another. Adds truly blue event during art studio project setup. Only paints in blue. That sounds interesting. Oh, he will be missing in action if that happens. Oh no. Let's not do that.
Apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
Thinking I might get rid of this weird way they've done this wall section here. And just do it like that. A rug.
Staff promoted. You're now a little better. Not much, but still.
We We are still making money, but it could do with being a little bit more. Yeah, I'm okay today, Luna. Gratitude resonance. It's a sausage. It is a sausage in mustard and ketchup. I mean, that would invoke joy, I think. Sausage with ketchup and mustard definitely invokes joy in some people, I think. We'll put that near the our little food and drinks area.
Guests asking for information.
Do we have a type of like?
Are reminded of the picture to words efficacy ratio. It's 1,000 to 1.
They've given the narrator some new things to say. I feel like we need something behind here that like maybe seaside. You know, it infers feelings of being at the beach. You know, beach picnic barbecue.
Congratulations to our newly promoted staff member. Now, get back to work.
Ah, there is new donation bins. Ah, we're a one-star museum.
A question from one of our listeners now. This is from Sandy McCracken in Grockle Bay. Sculptures aren't art. They don't have any paint. Art has to have paint. Painted sculptures count, but I wish they didn't. All right then. I suppose we all have different ways of seeing the world, and some of us are wildly incorrect.
Sculptures aren't art. Art has to have paint. I like it. Sculptures require raw materials like clay, marble, or macaroni. You can find art materials on your expeditions around 2 Point County.
Here we are.
Oh, look, that's one of our little giraffe friends from the animal DLC. Ow! Balls. I meant to pick up that thing. Complete an expedition to Pemberley Ruins.
Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not
Famous art and interactive art. This provides us with joy, so let's send you. Let's send Lester, and let's send you. And let's do haggling to make it cheap.
place of interest available to unlock for those who like maps.
For those who like maps. Maybe not that. I do want some sort of rug thing here. Floor covering. It's pretty cool.
Guests are reminded not to litter the museum. You seem to need reminding.
Oh, whoops.
Guests are prepared for certain levels of monotony, but they're not prepared.
What did we find? Oh, that's creepy. That's a very weird sort of. This is going to need
Announcements
a
start
reasonable
member
space.
promoted.
So let's put it
Great place to work.
here. That's very weird because it could look like that this is his mouth and he's got a moustache or a beard, or maybe it's someone's head upside down. Ooh. Oh, he got like a Bendy in the ink machine sort of Stark style.
The museum apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
Sculpture. We don't have any materials, so how do we gather? Oh, that's how we gather. Distressed crab!
Expedition is leaving now. Final
They don't use AI in any parts of the process, 29. 2 Point Museum do everything themselves. They've always been quite clear on that. They're wanting to know about this exhibit.
Announcement. Information stands are there to explain exhibits. Unless they're not there, then they won't.
Unless they're not there, then they won't. Bugerations. Oh yeah, I mean, AI art styles are obviously take from the art that we've all made. So obviously AI art style is basically the same as our art styles.
Hi, I'm Hayley Von Trowell.
Hayley Von
and
Trowell
you're
is
listening
back.
to Digging Deeper, the show that delves into the world of archaeology, the unexplained, and minuscule museums. Today, is the Earth really comprised of multiple layers?
$80 clay. We'll do joy. Make it deep.
To Professor Mubbly Craynipple, it's not. Craynipple has reportedly spent months tapping the surface of Swellbard with a teaspoon in a bid to crack the Earth open and prove it's a giant chocolate egg. So far, his findings have proved inconclusive, but the professor hopes to resume his experiment once he recovers from a bout of hypothermia that currently has him hallucinating he's a door handle called Pete. A theory that holds considerably more water than us living on a giant confectionery treat.
Guests are reminded not to litter the museum. You seem to need reminding.
You seem to need reminding. Can we change the color of these? Not really, no.
Museum staff promoted. Aren't you capable?
Well, let's see what our sculptist comes up with. Taking a break to have food. Okay then. I think we could do with hiring another assistant so that maybe we could have one of these. Let's have the coffee machine active. It's not a very well designed food area, this, but it'll do for the time being.
Guests are asked not to steal the exhibits. Though I
Quite like the surrounding area as well. They're like little cranes. It's a cool looking building. I want to make something like that for JWE, to be honest. Oh, I like the old pottery kiln.
In the art studio. Put down your paintbrushes.
Garden. It's quite cute. Let's unveil our first sculpture. Invokes feelings of joy. It is one of those giraffe things. Where should we put our... Let's put him over here.
Litter does not belong on the floor, and yet here we are.
Improve your original art collection by training art experts in medium-specific qualifications. Qualified artists create work with higher knowledge and increased. The art exhibits have no place in the deconstructor. You'll need to train art exhibits in artistic qualifications to increase the knowledge of the collection. The 2D art qualification increases the knowledge and quality of original paintings, while the 3D art qualification increases the knowledge and quality of original sculptures. Makes sense. Employ an expert qualified in 3D art. Well, we don't have access to train any of these guys yet. Actually, let's send our terribly unwell person to go and recover.
In saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never come
Wow,
back.
there's our three: Jean-Claude Johnson or Mathieu Poodle. We'll have Jean-Claude Johnson. Unlocked sweaty palms. Drip-shaped decal painting shelf and art cuboid. Okay, well, I kind of want to investigate... actually, I want to see if I can get the other cubism piece at some point. What is that? Interactive art and famous art.
Announcement. New map location available for discovery.
Do we have any plants? I feel like we need to stick some plants around this. And maybe...
And we're back. Time now for another fascinating tidbit of information for your edification. Did you know? Today marks the 1-year anniversary of the opening of the world's smallest museum, a red box containing the world's largest phone. It says here that the communication device is so ancient. It can only be powered by feeding strange circular discs into it at regular intervals. Museum curator Reginald Trippleworth eagerly proclaimed on the landmark anniversary that he's looking forward to welcoming the museum's first visitor in the near future. Right back after this.
Okay. Our sculptist only knows how to do joy, which I guess is fine. We'll make it deep again.
Apologizes for all the litter, but I'm sorry, not anymore.
No, it's one of those phone views in London. Yes, 29 I think is correct there. Why did you infect your museum with the French? Well, the French are very arty. Most of them do work, yeah, 29. Some have been converted, though, into other things. You know, I actually quite like this map area. This might, I feel like this map would be good for, like, a science-based museum. With, like, the industry stuff.
Attention. Artwork may provoke emotion. Also,
Or maybe another, Oh, a dilemma! There's always a point during the creative process, normally late into the night, where all seems lost and burnout threatens to rear its debilitating head. What should your artist do? Coffee and hope? Take a nap? Let's do, like, what every good YouTuber does. Coffee and hope. Trait, bean-brained. Well, we are not doing. It's taking a while to get them on money. We're only making 2,000 a month profit.
congratulations to our newly promoted staff member. Now, get back to work.
Who are these? These folks with the weird hair are art experts, it seems.
Artwork complete in studio. That's supposed to be good, is it?
Is that supposed to be good? Untitled number 41. Invokes feelings of joy. I'm not sure why that invokes feelings of joy. I mean, I suppose you could say it looks like chocolate, so maybe it inspires feelings of joy because it's chocolatey.
Guests are reminded not to litter the museum. You seem to need reminding.
I'm sure there was some Angry Birds related stuff in here. That would go with chocolate, wouldn't it? Eggs. It's an Easter egg inspired display. There we go. Performance artwork.
Promoted. What a great place to work.
Performance stage. Oh lord. We can train people in what? Make a performance stage in the oh, it has to be made in the workshop. Right, okay.
What's that smell? What's that smell?
Performance.
Go from funky
17.5 grand.
with psst, psst,
Have to wait for a bit.
Jean-Claude Marmalade for those who like to smell. Psst, psst.
Mmm.
I feel like we need a donation stand over here.
Announcement. Guests should not let the atmosphere ruin their museum experience.
Okay, let's whack it on fast forward to get the money coming in. I don't think I've ever felt anything at an art museum. I remember the only time I've gone to an art museum, I remember feeling confused at why some of the stuff was even in there, because I really didn't consider it worthwhile display. Which is the thing about artwork. Like, some things I think are considered art are just... It just seems very weird.
We apologize for the insufficient number of information stands. I'll update when we have more information.
So you're getting the money rolling in. I think it might be worth... No, we've already got quite a lot of staff right now. And the money is taking a while to
Staff
approve.
promoted. You're now a little better. Not much, but still.
You're now a little better. Not much, but still. They're all wanting to learn things about this particular painting. I think we need an education thing over here. Have we got a double-sided one? We do. Good Lord, these guys are getting through the
Interested
coffee.
guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party, okay?
Not everything has to be a party, okay? They're creating the stage. Oh, I think we'll have that. We'll have to have the stage over here, I think. It's the only place where there's plenty of room. Or maybe here?
Litter does not belong on the floor, and yet here we are.
Bungle bin is fucking useless. I hate it. Have they given us any new outdoor bits yet?
Congratulations to our newly promoted staff member. Now, get back to work.
Wall girders. Oh, these wall girders are just like shelves. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I do think definitely doesn't fit there. It's definitely gonna have to go over here, I think. Oh, interesting.
I've got a very excited Natalie Blossom on the line who
Employ an
believes she's
expert
made
qualified
a major
in
archaeological
performance.
discovery.
I can't believe I'm on the radio.
Can you tell us what you found, Natalie?
Sure. I was in my back garden for me kids' party. We'd just done pulling crackers when I looked down, and what do I see? A golden crown. So ancient it almost felt like it was made of...
Paper?
Yeah!
Was it perhaps lying next to a tiny pack of playing cards and a cringe-worthy witticism?
Yeah? How did you know?
Just a hunch.
Mhm.
We'll be right back, hopefully with something much better.
Announcement. Staff training complete. Well done, you.
It's Shakespeare on the stage. I think we need some lights around
The
here.
museum apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
stage a mime performance.
New place of interest available to
Pizza Lanatra. There's some performance art to find here. She could learn romance.
The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Shit, I've just noticed how little money we have. Jesus. Gotta get that cash in. Acquire the understanding of romance. What is this? Hang on a minute. What the heck is this thing?
Levels of monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
He's a cubist. That is, disturbing. Tourist. Astrologer. He's appalled! Oh dear.
Attention, the museum is objectively unattractive. We need better, more attractive
Now we have learnt how to do mimes.
objects. Expedition team returning from creative endeavors across.
We will stage a mime and we will make it a humorous one. No staff exists with the required qualifications. A romance mime. There we go. I feel like we need some seating here.
Guests are reminded not to litter the museum. You seem to need reminding.
Oh, we are still low on the monies. $150 buzz from sculptures. Okay, what's wrong with you? Near any
That's
artist.
your lot for
Okay.
today. But first, some breaking news. Widespread excitement at the discovery of the long sought-after droopy discs thought by some
what?
to be proof of alien visitations, was dashed today when it was revealed that the shiny metallic circles were, in fact, an obsolete form of media once used to store data and play audio.
She only knows joy.
16-year-olds who made the discovery are being treated for shock after discovering that information and music don't exclusively exist in a magical cloud in the sky. I've been Hayley Von Trowell, and you've been listening to Digging Deeper. Thanks for sticking with me.
Announcement: staff member promoted.
Sorrow, romance. Let's do sorrow. Artwork unaffordable. God damn. Officially unlocked the art enthusiast. I'm curious. I'm still missing two animals, two skeletons in the prehistory bit. So these are all the unique ones. It's quite a range. Oh, there's still quite a lot in the wildlife section to find as well.
Workshop project complete.
I think the last two are dragons, Berenson. $14,250.
Staff haven't been trained in ages. People are starting to
Holistic stench. An all-natural aroma that makes you regret being organic. Taking sponsors to get the museum going. I suppose I should probably try to finish this one off as well. Can we go and... Actually, how much would that cost? 7.5, but... If that means we can get it finished off...
apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
Why is there nobody on the front desk? Assistants? What's going on here?
Expedition complete. So, what's in the box?
The cinematic cell of the cubism. Oh, it's someone. It's showing someone turning into one of those cubism people. That's pretty fucked up. He's being transformed into a cubist. That's pretty messed up.
Staff promoted. You're now a little better. Not much, but still.
I need to make another sculpture, but oh, resignation warning. Oh, everyone's really unhappy because of their pay. Ah, satisfy the pay requests. Sorrow, deep sorrow.
Staff threatening to leave. Please check if you care.
I still don't understand why. How fucking bins aren't being used properly. Impressionist
Expensive
statue.
ingredients on the market and said, hey, what's not to like? With that many ingredients, it's bound to help you. The whole you, any way you want. It's a fragrance. It's an engine coolant. It's a holistics lifestyle.
I wonder what that was all about. Oh, this is a floor thing. Okay. Potted brush flower.
Disinterested guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party, okay?
You do like
Announcement.
brushes.
Our health and safety staff inspected.
Health and safety inspectors have arrived. See, my museums get health and safety inspectors. Evo's doesn't for her parks. Hello, Joshua. Shall we see what our first sorrow is? Feelings of sorrow.
Staff can receive training to be less useless and more useful.
Build a camera room, have a cafeteria with a level 4 decoration rating, run a tour with a rating of 3.0, an average monthly profit of 12,500 over 3 months. We don't really have room for the cafeteria unless we put it here and Get rid of all that.
Museum staff promoted. Aren't you capable?
We could do with having a gift shop as well. When it comes to expanding, where can we expand into? Oh, okay. So this plot is. Oh, this plot's quite big actually. We got some room to expand.
Attention. Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
Although expanding the museum will be expensive, we need to get the money in. We're going to have to wait for a bit to get the cash in. Let's actually spend a little bit of time training our staff, because they could do with some new things. Let's train you in customer service. Let's train you in mechanics. Let's train you in aerodynamics, so you're faster.
Guests feeling underwhelmed by the museum's decor are reminded to be less superficial.
Yeah, we need a gift shop somewhere. Maybe if we expand this area a bit, we can put the other staff buildings here. And then we could turn this bit down here into the gift shop.
Welcome to the museum, children, and good.
I wonder how expensive it would be to expand this out a bit.
Attention. Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
Okay, that's better.
Announcement. We're currently not taking donations. Not as many as we could. Donation stands are full.
Donation stands are full. Okay, so that's now given us some space down here. And we can turn that into a gift shop. Oh, we don't have...
Announcement. Guests should not let the atmosphere ruin their museum experience.
Gothic is an art style, so... Do we get plushy art? Hang.
Disinterested guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party, okay?
We do. They're plushy paint things. That's kind of cute. And the art onesies have them dressed as giant crayons. We are going to have to hire another assistant. Staff were unhappy again, weren't they?
Don't let it go to your head.
Pay satisfaction is off again. God, they are wanting constant pay fucking improvements. He went and brought a book and a plushy paint tube. How much is that? $225!
Museum staff promoted. Aren't you capable?
Okay, so he's got a key ring and a tube and a book. And it also came to $225. Look, they're crowding round for the mime.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. This is 2 Point Radio, and I'm your host, Sir Nigel Bickleworth. Hold the applause. We haven't the time. Today's show is positively spilling over with charm, whimsy, and all-around goodness. Here's a sharp little number to cleanse the palate and focus the mind. Enjoy.
time they like, but that doesn't mean they should.
We can put the camera room in here, because that'll be fine. And then the cafeteria, I'm thinking we'll extend the building out to here. And put the cafeteria in that block. And get rid of this weird entrance.
Does not belong on the floor, and yet here we are.
How about that? I want to go and find some more placeable artwork. Interactive art.
Expedition team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
Some new outdoor passes. Oh wow. We still need placeable outside walls in this game. We don't have anything like this officially. Like this sort of stuff we don't have. Like wall coastal.
Guests feeling underwhelmed by the museum's decor are reminded to be less superficial.
I believe I did install a mod to do it. I just need to... Safari guest. It wasn't fences.
Staff should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
Oh, we got some placeable artworks in our decorations. Maybe I didn't go and install that particular mod. Have to have a look. Ah, what did we get? Interactive. What? It's literally a station for people to come and draw pictures to put on the fridge. Oh, this.
Reminded not to litter the museum.
There's a lot of
Reminding.
psychology I could bring into that. Did your parents never put your artwork on the fridge from school? Well, here, come to our local museum where you can come and do it for yourself. famous art undiscovered. Now, janitors are not doing a good job of cleaning up, are they?
Medical attention. Thank you.
Remove the puddle.
If you're like me, and for this exercise we'll assume that you are, then you'll have noticed countless public spaces catering themselves shamelessly to children. A climbing wall at the bank, a ball pit at the bistro, spring-loaded grizzly bears swinging with reckless abandon outside the supermarket. Won't someone stop thinking of the children?
We can make... The cafeteria style is stuck.
Guests are prepared for certain levels of monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
Oh, I think we're going to have to go all in on this.
Announcement. The museum has a new exhibit, but we don't know what it is yet.
Ah. It's a box of truffle pigs. The repeating figure of a golden truffle pig asks questions about mass reproduction, artistic representation, and overexposure. It also shows us what a pig would look like with a range of different coloured backgrounds.
Litter does not belong on the floor, and yet here we are.
Buggeration. Build a camera room. Reminds me of Bored Ape Yacht Club. Well, I think obviously all of these are based on real paintings. So...
Security guard to empty donation stand. There's money in it for you.
Well, now it's just a matter of, really just waiting. Putting our little camera room.
Gift shop requires an assistant. You work in retail now.
And let's put in some security cameras. Oh, and we best hire a security guard trained in that. So he needs to go and get cured of his blues. Expedition unaffordable? Oh dear.
Apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
Where was that staff member? Take a rest. Once we have the money, we're going to get you cured of being blue. We just need to satisfy the profits.
Do not worry about museum surveillance. There's a camera in here, and you don't hear me complaining.
Need to get our profit up. Maybe we should hire
When
another
others
assistant.
get you down. When you just
Work in the
can't
cafeteria.
stand being around people. You need go-away holidays. With over 20 remote, isolated destinations to choose from, we'll get you far away for total isolation and soul-nourishing silence. Go-away holidays. Voted Recluse's Getaway Provider of the Year.
Suited. Good grief, suddenly everyone wants food.
Attention, the museum is objectively unattractive. We need better, more attractive objects.
Well, you know what they say about museums. They make their money primarily through the gift shop and through the cafeteria.
Announcement, our health and safety standards are being inspected.
Oh. Health and Safety Executive is back again. Buzz bonuses are a bit small. What's wrong here? Just wants more decoration buzz.
Guests are reminded that we are monitoring the exhibits. You just happen to be on camera.
One could do with some more buzz bonus as well.
Guests feeling underwhelmed by the museum's decor are reminded to be less superficial.
Okay. Getting the profit margins up is the most difficult part of this game, I find. Because we should be able to make 12.5 grand profit a month with this place, but it's very dependent on donations.
Guests are prepared for certain levels of monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
Maybe we should do another exhibition. So we got that. Sweaty Palms. Send someone to Sweaty Palms.
The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Burgundy is, he really needs to go and get cured of his problem at some point. He's the next task after they come back.
Museum security are watching for your safety. Do you feel safe?
Do you feel safe?
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. It's time to answer some questions from my dear deluded listeners. I really must burn that contract. Anyway,
I really must burn that
this
contract.
is from Gil, near Little Fidget, who writes, "Hello, Nigel. Hello, Gil. How do I get into a career in radio? Thanks for the question, Gil, but I'll refrain from commenting if you do or don't mind. The last thing I need is a bunch of greedy gills snapping at my heels. No, thank you."
Well, I think I'm probably going to leave it here, folks, for today, since we got quite a bit of work done, and it is... I've been going for over 2 hours. So I think I'm going to pause it here. Let's quick save that. But yeah, I'm quite impressed with this DLC overall. I think it's I think it's introduced some cool, neat new elements, and again, typical to 2 Point's other DLCs. Pretty high quality as far as I'm concerned, so yeah. Let's see what our last thing is that we get on stream. The miniature the miniature Lisa. I love it.
Staff requires
I love it.
medical attention. Not this again.
It's the Mona Lisa, but really tiny. And she's can you see anything? I love it. Anyway, we are going to leave it there today, folks. Thank you for joining in. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Next week, the video is all ready to go. I believe it is another U-boat video from Fallout. And obviously there will be streams on Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. And yeah, I will see you next time. Until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday evenings. Stay safe, and good night.
Apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.